Warning, the following video is a parody of certain channels like Char5, Josh Busker, aka Really Freaking Clever, and Cinema Sins, and should not be taken seriously. I want to point out that the DLC of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are goddamn amazing, and all the jokes you hear in this video should not be taken seriously. If you do not have the DLC, the main games, or both, get it now. And now, on with the show.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Mochi Mayhem, the epilogue and final part of the DLC of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, where we have reached our final episode. Yep, it's gonna be a good one. And it's a strange turn of events, and we have been called forth to a certain classroom with a certain professor who has no sense of right and wrong with her research to see about what the heck is going on and see what more we can do. But seriously though, it better be important, because otherwise I'm just going ahead to knock some sense into her. You hardly slept ever since that expedition? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that your ability should be insomnia at this point. Or at least a hidden ability. You gave us a copy of your book? Really? That seems a little underwhelming. Oh. Neat. We can now head to terrestrialize our Pokemon without having to charge up the Terror Orbs anymore. I guess that's pretty useful, but then again, they pretty much just made this a whole game broken because of it. So, wait. You've been stealing the soil and the water from the Crystal Bowl and Kitakami and put it in the Terrarium Orb? Well, I guess it would make sense of why you would do so, but wouldn't that technically be stealing resources? As if this game hasn't already been weird enough as it is. And all that exposure just now give us access to Stellar Terra type Pokemon. Yep, just gonna make the game all the more broken as it is. Yay! Yep, further proves the point that Stellar types are broken. A man in a blue suit was looking for you over by the entrance to the academy. Isn't Serrano your boss? The head of the place? How's this guy not got you kicked out yet? And we practically never see her ever again. Celebration! In the nearby classroom, this Robo Girl awaits us. Time to see what Amiraza has to offer us now that we've gotten everything taken care of at this point in the game. Something tells me that is not going to be pretty. If you're glad that he seems to be acting like his former self, then crack a smile! Show at least some sort of appreciation for it. This isn't what I had in mind. Oh, so now you decide to show off and that you are showing his own emotions. Shock. Are we sure that's not just an overload that's happening in the brain? And now we can fly here with no problems. Where was this from the main game, Nintendo? So I decided to check things out back out here in the league room, and apparently Serrano seems to have something important for us. Let's hope he didn't forget about it this time. Special coaches? from people from that in Paldea. I can already tell there's gonna be some serious red flags on that one. Especially for a certain president of that particular school. An item printer? That sounds weird. But then again, I've seen a lot of weird things before, so let's go! So, the main usage for this thing is essentially creating an item that from certain dropped items to essentially try to make something better. I don't know about how that would work. But then again, I've seen a lot of weird stuff on video games and logic before, so what do I care? And of course, some of the more interesting ones that you find, the higher the percentage, so... have fun and trying to combine something that makes it up to 100 properly, I guess. Oh, we have to save in order to print this out? I feel like that's not necessary. Oh. So that's how that works. Apparently, collecting essence of Pokemon can help us create valuable items. That's definitely something worth learning from science. Not. Aha! Miraidon! Away! And now we have gotten the ability to fly. Just like us flying on a mini private jet. We can sail off through the terrarium. Finally getting to see what this whole place has in store, and definitely not going to look at all the things that's going to be bugged out as we keep looking down. But first, why don't we take a look to see about what the double hockey stick is going on with the Terror Orb up here? Because it's not like there's anything bad that could be found up here, right? Or at least anything that could be worth our time, right? Oh, what am I kidding? It's a Pokemon game. There's bound to be something useless up here. Huh. That giant gem in the middle looks promising. And not at all radioactive. So there was a bottle cap, an ability patch, and 50 stellar shards. I guess this place is well worth it. But in all seriousness, if you guys are scared of heights, don't you dare look down and don't even do what I'm doing right now and sliding your way down like a jackass. Because if you don't have the ability to properly fly or anything that can help with that, you're gonna plummet to your doom before you can even say Quidditch. Ah, good to be back again, Paldea, where all of our adventures from Scarlet and Violet had begun. And now that we've finally got everything taken care of, we can finally relax and get some things done. And maybe see if we can find out more about what is to come. I mean, this is Mochi Mayhem, and just for that, we're gonna get things started by doing completely different thing. Simply because, yeah, we got a side quest to deal with. I was not expecting at first that you guys will look this spiffy, especially in Violet. So this is what Giacomo looked like as a student. And I'm willing to bet you that his hair was way less funky like that back when he used to be president in the previous year. So wait, this is what Eri looked like beneath all of that makeup? If I'm gonna be honest with you guys, she's a lot cuter like this. But I gotta ask you something. Did you put your hair in some sort of wig? Or did you bleach it? Because there's something that looks like this. Pretty sure you probably bleached it. Contact lenses included and everything. You want me to tutor you guys? That'll be fine. But I'll have to charge you. Well, maybe if you guys haven't been slacking off with your team star her cronies and actually take your classes like you're supposed to, this wouldn't be happening. Well, that's half right. It's about also her practicing and taking like personal quizzes on that. So, these two want me to tutor them, but they want us to keep this a secret from Penny? Pretty sure with a tech whiz and like her, she can literally tutor you guys before you can even realize that you're passing the test as well. And not in a cheating way. Because I'm pretty sure that even though the Penny is a hacker, she wouldn't stoop that low, right? Oh my god, Ortega in her violet head uniform matches her eyes and hair perfectly. I find that hypnotizing, and I'm feeling that's a problem. And Atticus, you're just so drop-dead gorgeous one like this. Even I find him attractive like that. And I don't even swing that way! Oh my god, that's a problem. You're like the freaking Arcos of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And that dude is a freaking chick magnet. Someone's got a crush. You're not happy to see me? After I literally got you guys out of a jam? Sheesh, you're more spoiled than Richie Rich. Professor Heather. And we don't even have a PhD. So why are you only having us seeing only her mouth of all things on her face? If she gets angry, why can't we just see her face like that? Why would you not show us that face? I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are just gonna create a unique fan art for that, I guess. So now they want us to go find Melia, who's pretty much out doing her own thing, literally hit it to the schoolyard of all places. But the real question I want to ask now is, why the heck would she go out there? I mean, there's really nothing interesting out there except for maybe a track field and a couple of battlefields. And I guess a park, but okay, I guess. So, I'm gonna be honest with you. I can definitely see about why she got bullied because she was cute. But, if I'm gonna be honest with you, doesn't she look a little bit different without her makeup? Because with her getup, she totally looks like she could be a little bit skinny like as it is. Seriously, just look at this. She's gotta look skinnier in her getup. Why was she marching in a way like that? You don't have to march like that, Melia. Ortega, we're literally preventing you from failing. Don't you give me that smug look. Or I can leave you out here to rot when you repeat this year. Mama Marshall's eyes had glittered with tears. It was clear from the letter Papa Marshall had left, she would never get to see him again. Toying with my feelings right to the end. You really are a terrible thing. Seriously? It's a love tragedy. How could she not get this? Whoa, 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 whoa. You're accusing us for thinking that I'm as bad as understanding how people feel? Ortega? Buddy? How about you read the room? Okay, so Atticus has an issue with mathematics. And yet, ironically, he created pretty much cosplay costumes for Team Star's bosses, and he's practically making a living out of this. How the heck do you screw this up? And now he catches on. Jeez, dude, for a ninja, you're slow. Then again, he reads a lot of Shakespearean stuff, so I can't blame him much for that. Well, there's a few other ways. Like egg hatching, working with other people around the world. You get it. Okay, you know what? I'll give you a pass on this one. But even you shouldn't realize this. This is like first years at a level of stuff. How important do you think dreams are? Okay. I would not be someone who would laugh at her like that. But you could do this on your own. But seriously, that is like the incorrect choice. But seriously though, you laugh at that girl's face, she's gonna kick your ass. And Aries gonna help. Look kid, focusing on the what ifs is not gonna help. If you keep focusing on the what ifs, you're not gonna progress in life. Seriously, get some more self-esteem in you, girl. Dragon brows. Okay, normally I wouldn't send this one, but the fact that she just says it at that with no quotations of any kind, I can't be mad at that, but I will give it a sin because you didn't put in the quotations in this one. So wait, you two probably had a better chance at passing and you could have been the ones tutoring them? I feel like I was played for this one. Seriously though, why didn't you two do anything about it? You just stood there and just been like, hovering over us. And a reward for us is just a pair of glasses? Well, I guess it helps out with special offensive moves, but seriously? Our reward is just a pair of glasses. Cute. Oh. And you've given us Team Star uniforms. Nice. And we're busted. Took the words right out of my mouth, Ortega. Not. Oh. So there's the angry face. Why didn't we just see that from before, Eri? Or even you, Nintendo? Wait. You honestly think that these 5 friends that you yourself pretty much saved, along with a massive gang of those that were bullied from going to school again, that you thought these guys didn't want to talk to you again? What? These guys are like the definition of loyal friends. What is wrong with you, Penny? You guys are pretty much letting their problems and leaning on your shoulders like that? I'm pretty sure that would stress you out to no end there, Penny. Like, you have a migraine to the point where your brain will pop. Like one pop in there, boom, you're dead. So, remember when I said from early in the video that Penny wouldn't do as stupid as just to hack the system and fix your grades anyway? She definitely would do that. Penny, you gone corrupted and with being in the digital world for too long. Hey, double the brain power, double the fun. Because, as Bacon once said, knowledge is power. But once over lightly, please. Alright, now that we're finally done here with that shenanigan, the time has come for us to explore back and more of Kitakami once more. It's high time for us to wait for the black screen to go by. There we go. And then we can finally see for what all we can do at that peaceful village that everyone loves to give a crap about. But first, let me tell you a special tale. In fair Kitakami by the Crystal Pool, a mystery is unfolding. But what sort of adventures are we finding out there? Who knows what kind of fun we'll have? Who knows for what will awaken us in this doomed world of infinite possibilities? Professor! So, this Toro is actually from the past. And if you're playing Scarlet, this will be Sada from the past. But if we don't have to talk to someone who's been deceased, how is this guy not a ghost? Or even a haunter at that? Yep. Mariah Dunn can definitely tell him that you're the real deal. And not a robot. Unless... Also, Is Miraidon licking his face? He doesn't even have a tongue! Also, Iron Serpent? That is a badass name. I love that name. Why wasn't it given to us from the beginning of the game when we first met it? Well, if you were from the past and you just jumped ahead into the future, wouldn't we call this fate to meet? Or maybe you just happen to come from a different multiverse? This sort of thing is weird. You see? Potentially multiverse. Or maybe even fate in one of the weirdest ways. This whole time traveling shenanigans is freaking weird. So Turo wants to know pretty much what all is to transcend by here into the future. But if you really are from our timelines past, wouldn't this kind of spoil everything and kind of spoil everything for you to try to change the past? I know that some people would want this to happen for Arvin's sake, but pretty sure that this could break something. Just saying. So, any sane person, or maybe rather a bit insane people would say that perhaps maybe you creating a time machine like this may be a bad idea and you would want to tell them not to do so, or at the very least, prep this sort of thing long in advance for any and all dangerous possibilities. Like, you know, containment fields, powerful defense systems with Terra shards, maybe bring in a few legendary Pokemon. Hint, hint. And what about your wife? It's not confirmed whether or not if Sada is actually Toro's wife, but there haven't been distinct clues that this could be the case, and they're just in alternative realities and all that. But if I'm gonna be honest, if Sada really is your wife, and according to one of the documents and that you guys that left her behind at one of the Zero Labs, why is it the mother raising Arvin? Or in Scarlet, why is it the father raising Arvin? No! I bet he's having the time of his life with a lot of friends and he's making that a completely imaginary. So Toro here is pretty much interested in Briar's research and pretty much interested in the published book? Okay, kind of weird. And just like that, our worst fear seems to be coming, as we practically did nothing to warn him of the magnitude of what was going to be happening. I guess that's what happens when we're having the woes of being silent protagonists. This game really needed voice acting. But hey, they're going to do more of this, count me in. I really want to take part in this. Oh, that's so sad! So, we're giving him a book that came from the future. He's given us a book that came from the past. I'm starting to see how everything kind of fell apart. They took this sort of thing way too far and literally tearing the fabric of space and time all around them very thin to the point where it almost destroyed them. Actually, then come to think of it, it kind of did. What has this game done? And be with your son, please. And thus, that is the end, and we will see at the professor's. And we're just as sad as ever. Wait. What's happening? Did my game restart? Guys, I didn't do this. Does it actually... What the heck? It just takes us right back to the starting point? Come on! At least it'll take us to a point sort of where it makes sense. Okay, we're back in our dorm room. Oh, well, at least it is a nice little place to start things off, I guess. So, I guess there's only one thing left for us to do. we got taken care of pretty much all the side quests I wanted to take care of. We got so many things wrong at this point. I think it's finally time we head off to our Kitakami and see what the heck is going on out there that was drawing us there. And we're back at Kitakami once more. As we have just had to return into this location once again, Mitsui Town. Who knows what kind of fun things that we'll find around here? Who knows when we'll finally see a familiar face around here once again? Who knows? Wait a minute, Jack? What are you doing here? How long have you been here? Like, you waiting for us in here this whole time? Man, it must have taken you weeks for us to finally catch up with you or something. Why the heck is there a gulpin on the table? You do realize that's the stomach Pokemon, right? Well, at least he's treating us to a nice and tasty sandwich. So, you essentially came out here just to give us an egg? Alright. Not really gonna use it or anything, but I guess you will give me an egg. Well, that's definitely an experience I don't want to deal with for a while. Helping them with the Kitakami Pokedex? No chance. But now, let's visit our local shop and maybe he'd do some shopping. Huh. That looks like a very rusted out Pekka-berry. Or rather a moldy Pekka-berry. $20 isn't that you'll eat it. Well, hey there, Arvin. Haven't heard you here in a while. I'm actually kind of surprised that you called me here for some reason. I mean, it's not like you were distracting me for something, right? So, you called me to come visit me at my place. You never bothered to ask me about where I was. Man, you're gonna be waiting in at least 24 hours for me to get back or something. Oh. Well, that was disturbing. And not at all ominous. Wait a minute. Nemona, Penny, what are you guys doing here? Thought it was Arvin that was going to be meeting us here. Oh. Mystery solved. You tagged along. So it's because that they overheard. Did you have your Rotom phone on speaker or something? Yeesh! You're supposed to have it close to your face and not even having a speaker, you idiot. Arvin has a point. You two literally invited yourselves over here without an invitation. I'm watching you two. Yeah, you guys barged in because you were uninvited. Are you hitting on my mother? Penny? You're not into... You know what, I'm just gonna stop right there. Oh, yeah, how could she possibly forget about you, Nemona? And there goes the fourth wall. Hustle, hassle. Same thing. Well, they're not really the same, but... To be fair, you had to learn things on your own the hard way. You can't really blame you for that. But you better be a hassle for being on the right terms for these next time, Arvin. Whoa. Kieran? You included plenty of tickets for literally the four of us to come? What kind of work have you been doing off screen? Or behind closed doors? So I'm pretty sure that that's going to be going a lot through your account. That's going to make a major dent in your wallet. With interest. No. No, she has not. Can we say that your ability is glutton? Because I'm pretty sure that your ability would be glutton at this point. Oh, no. With that face expression like Nemona's given us, I can already tell that she's about to become a ticking time bomb of not hitting it. It's just a craziness. It's no wonder why me and my girlfriend had to call her Senorita Loca. We might as well upgrade that. No fighting? I'm pretty sure our Pokemon are going to be feeling a little bit of an existential crisis over when you said that. Because that's basically what they do for a living. With Pokemon trainers. They fucking fight! Arbit, I'm literally in front of you. You don't need to be exaggerating it about with the here part. Adventure? Why does that sound so familiar? Yeah, I'm sure it's not gonna have anything to do with Galar or something. Ultra Mega Cares. And just like that, we're gonna be abandoning schoolwork and just to go on a vacation. Well, I guess to be fair, we all could use a bit of a vacation from all this. What could happen? What kind of sense are you picking up that's different than that of Paldea? Oh, right. Organics. Farm. Animal shite. You'd be very surprised, Penny, on how some of these sort of people they can handle these things in the old-fashioned ways and not have smartphones, and yet they still manage to find ways to keep things as modern as possible. You ever been to an Amish country? They do have that pretty much for generations. So this particular Kyurem is kind of like a hybrid between the Teal Mask and the Indigo Disc version. He has confidence, and yet he still is a bit of a shy kind of guy. I can't be mad at that face, though. Unless... Jeez, Nimona, give us some space! Dude? You practically became a champion not that long ago! How is it that you lost a lot of that? All that confidence in you, buddy? Ah, yes, our absolute best friend. This guy really needs a girlfriend. But unless if he swings another way, though. I'm not gonna judge. Whoa, 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 whoa. How is he the enemy? He's our friend. I mean, sure, we got things on a bit of a rocky start, but look how things turned out in the end. We're all fine now. We're on good terms. Yish. Meh. I ship him. Nimona?
I don't think he knows Spanish.
Nimona's worse. Carmine? Not so much. Champion of that fancy pants school of yours. You know, Nimona, even though that you've been a questionable character throughout the series, the only thing that I can say wrong about that is that you should have been fancy pantsy instead of fancy pants. Fancy pantsy. You freaking get it? Whoa! Jeez, hey, Carmine. You doing okay there? Looking a little green behind the gills? Did you put new contact lenses in? Because they really make you look good. She was literally standing there for like 10 seconds and you looked at her and then you didn't give a reaction? I don't know who's the bigger introvert, you or Penny. And get used to seeing this. Although I gotta beg the question, why the heck are you doing the Torchic dance? And yes, I know this is based off of the Dancing Plague, but come on! Why do they have to make it look so hilariously stupid that I have to send this? Come on! Is it bad to say that I find that us and being distracted by her movements and of how we're bobbing our heads and like that is actually kind of hilarious? But seriously though, we're literally bobbing with the beat and with the music. I'm calling witchcraft on this. They're not the only ones that's doing it! Kieran, Arvin, and Penny are doing it! What the heck? Yep, it's a sin that we're all doing it to the point that where we're pretty much making fun of her without even her realizing it. You think she got excited that she started doing the Torchic dance like that? I don't buy it. I don't like that sudden change in music. A curse? Should we call in the exorcist? Because I'm willing to call in the exorcist. Yep, all we just need now is Freddy Krueger here to come in and we'll be set. So, the big issue that I have with Mochi Mayhem is that I feel like 70% of this whole epilogue is nothing more but dialogue. Seriously though, could you imagine if someone recording this whole thing and trying to figure out how long this is gonna take? And count for dialogues, playthroughs, and all that? Yeah, that'd be really annoying. Well, considering the fact that we're literally in like a village, and you guys are like, what? In a big city? Yeah, I think these people are good people. Nimona? You okay? You usually are very talkative, but now you're just being quiet. And I don't like it. That's the power of protagonist convenience. So, in a strange turn of event, Nimona has disappeared. It didn't even leave a trace behind that. I don't know which is worse. Oh, great. Now they all are gonna get mochied. But what's with the strange gas around them? Did someone step on some very bad skunkies around here? Because it's gonna take multiple gallons and then some tomato juice to get that stuff off. So, this fight makes next to no sense. Why? Because they're not dancing here for a while, we're gonna be kicking their ass in their Pokemon battles. Seriously though, what were they thinking in this fight? Even when they lose, they still speak in Mochi. That's disturbing. Well, if their eyes and the dark, ominous aura around them is any indication, then yeah. I say that their curse really is legit. And yes, they did get wrapped up in this. Why would she run off like that? Like, did she get like a whole dosage of that sort of thing? And she's mentally unstable? Well, I guess then again, that's what happens when your craziness goes into overdrive. Because soon enough, she might start playing as Baby Shark. So I decided to bring Ogerpon into this because apparently, I never really knew about this until recently. Ogerpon actually has some pretty decent usage throughout this entire content. If you keep him in the party. Or rather, keep her in the party. I keep forgetting that her gender's been revealed. You know, giving her favorite kind of food might snap her out of what's going on in this curse. And actually could be beneficial. Why didn't we try this before? Oh, wait.
Because we're stupid enough to eat it when we first get it.
A rather boisterous stranger in the village. That is probably the best word I could think of for Nimona. Senorita Loca? Usually with the Senor I can't even speak right now. Senorita Boisterior. That's the upgrader I was thinking of. Senorita Boisterior. That sounds weird. Crimson Flag. Okay, how could you not tell that something's off? She's your wife. Look at her eyes. How do people not pay attention to this sort of thing? You can literally see the colors of her eyes in darkness. Come on! And just like that, in a 3, 2, 1, boom. Oh, they're gonna have sore backs in the morning after this. This just keeps getting scarier and scarier by the minute. I mean, the first time I played this, I knew that I was gonna get into some serious shit. But this is just f***ing ridiculous. We're literally in the middle of the fight. Why did you start saying that now? Kieran, if you keep going with the assumptions on that, they're gonna shove this curse right up your butt. And you're not gonna like how that's gonna end. You kinda panicked there? Dude! You were literally yelling out in the stars! Calm your jets! Things are weird out there? Really? Arvin! I didn't freaking notice! Yep. We're screwed. So, let me get this straight. She smacked into you with her head, you dropped your phone, and that's how you hung up? I'm pretty sure that your smartphone should be able to sustain flight. How the heck did that happen? Like, did you bump into it and the thing fell to the ground? I mean, I can understand that part, but come on! I had to show that. Zombie! So, Arvin says it right, but Penny uses E's instead of I's. Totally not a knockoff to her love for Eevees. Yeah, just something that with both of the grandparents, she's gonna be feeling sore in the morning. Why did Penny have her hood up at that time? So, throughout this fight, I want to point out that Kieran mentioned that they ate some strange mochi that's causing all this to happen, and to make matters even worse, those two have practically ate it itself. But the problem was, those things were shooting off so fast and that they had no time to dodge. Seriously though, they couldn't have dodged that. The player I can understand, and I guess they added a little bit of some humor with that with Kieran on that, I guess, but seriously though, they really didn't need to do that. Okay, that was weird. Also, now that I'm kind of thinking about it, how the heck are none of their Pokemon responding to any of this? You would think that their Pokemon would like know that there's something wrong with their trainers, right? Why are you smiling like that? Well, at least a bit of herself is still there. So was that just to indicate that you were slowly but surely coming back to that? Because if that's the case, I don't fully buy it. How dare. Alright. Now you pissed me off. No one does this to Ogrepon, and whoever does such a thing pays the f***ing price. Guess I'm not fully gone. Busted! Why does it sound like Pekka Run It sounds like a very hungry person stomach, but it also sounds like it was about her ready to blow off some I'm just guessing about what's really going on. No surprise. So wait, that's your normal word in all this? Match? I don't know which isn't more annoying. And that's the worst part. Why did you block out Pekka Run Into her for when we're just getting into the fight? Could have been more appropriate with that, I guess, but come on. Yep. She's still there. So she's like, what? 75% herself and 25% mochified? Because that's gonna be an interesting case scenario of I don't want to get involved in any of that shenanigans anymore. Okay! That hurts! Okay, to be fair, I keep forgetting that it's a part bug type, but I guess in my defense, I wanted to give the rest of my team the chance to finally use some of them for this last epic fight. But it should be also, to be fair, this bitch has it coming. Plot twist! She switched Terra types! If you thought that she was gonna stick on with the primary type, think again. Womp womp. So wait, they don't heal up our team after all of that? Ain't you rude, game? A mutant into Pekka that's hypnotizing everyone. And apparently this thing is a poison ghost type. This will be a walk in the park, right? Not really. And just like that, that is the gimmick. Poisoning your opponent that makes it become confused. Not a good combination. And with that, we have found the cure headed to the zombie apocalypse. Catch the thing in a ball, and everything goes back to normal. Huh. So does that mean that if we capture the main zombie here and the one that has started it all, would they all just die? Because that makes no sense. How heck is she still poisoned with this? Someone shove a lumberry down her throat! Oh. Well, then never mind.
And the fact that they don't even realize that all of this was recorded for everyone to see, so they're going to be humiliated until the end of time.
Well, considering the fact that we literally spent the first day just running around dealing with so much dialogue and barely having any good gameplay here for this, I was saying that the time went by pretty slow if that was the case. Save it for a proud day, Anemona. Burn! You know, even after all of that development that he had gone through, you still like to kick him when he's down? Or at least give himself a bit of a bad name? Some things about you never get a change, Carmine. Well, having to deal with two Anemonas is crazy enough as it is. Over a year, and we finally have gotten to have this just amount of fun that we had with Scarlet and Violet. And all I can truly say is, the epilogue was actually quite a lot of fun. I mean, sure, we get to deal with some new experiences, beat up with some old friends, and meeting new friends and all that. But, you know, if there's one last thing that I can truly say that is wrong with this, is that it has to end. But don't worry, there'll be a whole new playthrough on this at some undefined point in the future, and it's going to be done with a lot of love, and there's going to be no sins when I have to go through that. But you know what? I'm okay with that. Hey there, guys, this is the D-Rock 100. Thank you guys so much for watching the Scarlet and Violet's DLC epilogue of Everything Wrong with Mochi Mayhem. If you like what you saw and you would like to see some more, then why not subscribe today? You want to help this channel grow with the algorithm? Then please leave a like, add it to your favorites, or share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, or anywhere. Over 400 things wrong with the DLC. I know that a lot of people are probably going to get angry at me with that sort of thing, but, you know, at the end of the day, it was fun that I did something new on the channel, like I did last year. But I'm sure that 2025 is going to be even better than ever. Well, in any case, if you wanted to see the other two parts out of my DLC with Everything Wrong with, you can click on the top left button right there to take a look at the one with the teal mask. You can click on the top right button right there if you want to see Everything Wrong with the indigo disc. Or if you want to see more Pokemon related content, you can click on the lower right button right there and it will take you here straight to Pokemon Sword. Thanks again, everyone. I will see you guys in 2025 in late February and early March for the start of my brand new Let's Play at that time. Love you guys.